What's up, guys? Just a little stream of consciousness about Charles Cyphers. I wanted to make a video to honor him. You know, we always talk about the ingredients of, I guess not just Halloween, but I guess any good horror movie, good slasher movie. And it seems like most slasher movies, they always have the cop, you know, the detective that's on the case trying to find the killer. They had this in Black Christmas, right? Which came out 4 years before Halloween. But, you know, we always talk about Michael Myers. We always talk about Laurie Strode. We talk about Loomis. I think those are the three main ingredients. But there's one ingredient that we tend to not mention, and that's Sheriff Brackett. And I think he is just somewhat overshadowed by those three other parts. But he's, I think, equally important. And Brackett has some of the best lines of the first Halloween. You know, that moment when Laurie bumps into him and he says,
Excuse me,
Oh,
Laurie.
Mr. Brackett, I'm sorry, Mr. Brackett.
Oh, I didn't mean to startle you.
That's all right.
You know, it's Halloween. I guess everyone's entitled to one good scare, huh?
and that's a line that lives on today. That might be one of the most quoted lines from the original movie. You know, that I guess that's debatable, but he was really just a great character. And Charles Cyphers was a fantastic character actor. John Carpenter loved him, loved to use him in his a lot of his movies. And, you know, we all remember him from The Fog. But he was one of those character actors that he just kind of embodied whatever role he was playing. He didn't come off as an actor, and I think those are the best character actors. They are just kind of molded into whatever role that they're playing. And I think he created something special with Sheriff Brackett. And I think that he, in a way, created the template for, you know, I guess every other sheriff role to come, you know, after Halloween. You have the detective role, which I think John Saxon is the quintessential detective, but Sheriff Brackett, he's not a detective. He is just a sheriff, so, you know. And we all love that the small town sheriff. You could think of like Brian Dennehy in First Blood, right? That they're just easily identifiable. They have a small town vibe to them, and I think they just make us feel at home. You know, they want to take care of their town. And, you know, Brackett, he would tell Loomis, what is Haddonfield? It's families. And you're telling me families, they're all lined up for a slaughter? And, you know, and then you have Loomis being that, I guess pretty much the harbinger of doom, telling him that, yeah, you are in trouble. But I think, you know, it's like yin and yang. I think to have Loomis be as great as he is, I think in that first movie you needed Sheriff Brackett to kind of counterbalance him. And I think Charles Cyphers did it wonderfully. And, you know, I think we take him for granted. And then, you know, today we found out that he passed away. And it really hit me, you know. And I never even thought about it. And, you know, he's the same age as my father. My father is 85 years old. So, you know, I guess it hit me close to home. And maybe that's part of it, too, is because he's the exact same age as my father, right? And I think Sheriff Brackett is the ultimate father figure, right? You know, a loving father, cares about his kids. Annie was his daughter. I guess you felt safe with Brackett, as safe as you could be, even though, you know, you're dealing with Michael Myers and pure evil. How safe can you be? But yeah, I know I'm kind of veering off here, but again, I just wanted to put a video out to express my my thoughts on Charles Cyphers and how important he was to the formula of Halloween. And he's just a piece of the perfect puzzle. You know, I consider Halloween to be almost a perfect movie, even though there are, you know, countless quote-unquote errors in the movie. I think where it really gets it right the best is the characters. And, of course, Carpenter's excellent direction. But yeah, I don't want to beat a dead horse, but yeah, Charles Cyphers, you are truly missed. We miss you terribly, and you were one of the greats. So my heart goes out to your family, And rest in peace, good sir. Mwah.